inside the 5 as well.
Spiller and Merriweather, the backs. Beside Proctor, and out of the backfield is going to be Spiller, the freshman, in space, where he is lethal. Shaking, rocking, lacerating that defense. C.J. Spiller with the turbo kicking in. C.J. all the way.
A true freshman running back. Flash. This kind of display. I mean, he makes Pruitt miss. Morris misses. Silva.
Adam had a shot.
That showed me some cutting ability that we don't see from many senior backs across the country. This is one of the top 10 running backs in the country coming out of high school.
It's going to be Spiller time. C.J. Spiller.
First and goal from the 7. Hand off Spiller. Gets around the tackle. Heads for the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
So I want to thank Clemson family because they've been so special to all of us. And what a great weekend this has been for the 1981 team. Thank you so much.
First and goal. Hand off Spiller. He's got the end zone.
Blocks well, and he also catches well.
Good finish there.
Spiller gets the handoff. Goes to the right. Has an opening. He's loose at midfield. Got one man that can catch him. That's Swanson, and he will not. 10-5. Touchdown, Clemson.
Made great progress recruiting that state as the last two 100-meter champions on this team, and that is C.J. Spiller, who ran a 10-4-2 back in the game.
First and 20. They'll give it to Spiller. And Spiller with that speed, if he goes outside, and he's doing it against a really good rush defense. Spiller, what a cut! Good night! USA Today All-American, a parade All-American, a sprint champion, and he is gone. And able to find some gaps in the running game with this. Proctor under pressure out in the flat. Spiller makes a move, needs to get the first down. There we go! Spiller, 50 yards!
Just freeze these two seniors. K. Michael Hall, see ya. Kenny Scott, goodbye. Wow. He's lightning. K. Michael Hall is an outstanding player. No chance.
He feels the same way.
Spiller gets the handoff. Breaks a tackle. Careful. Goes for a big game. Gets a block on the corner. Has a first down and now kind of skips out of bounds.
Certainly has helped Tommy Bowden that he's 6-1 in this rivalry. C.J. Spiller, the freshman. He can fly. Will this be another long touchdown? Yes, it will. 80 yards, touchdown, Clemson.
Before you have to count for him as a defense. Nobody sees that C.J. Spiller has the ball, and when you have speed, it makes it look like the Gamecock defenders are running in quicksand. I mean, he's just pulling away.
Reception stands with one hand by Nick Watkins, his 3rd pick of the year. Pass dumped off to C.J. Spiller. They can't get him on the ground on the first try. They were determined to go to the same college together. Georgia wanted Jasper, and now Casper. Here's C.J. Spiller. And carries.
Yeah, it's that same side counter trap, and instead of the back lining up opposite, he just stays there, and it kind of turns in.
Two tight ends, including Michael Palmer, who's back in there, injured his knee a little bit before. Spiller. What a move.
Quick feet, great vision, and a great burst on top of it.
Ford and Spiller, world-class speed deep. High pooch kick. Spiller runs up to the 21. Trying to get to the wall on the outside. C.J. Spiller looking for a block.
Verging on him to pin him on the sidelines, but he breaks their contain with his speed. It looked like it was the right place to kick the football for Florida State.
Both Spiller and Davis are in. Spiller flares out. He'll get the call and gets the touchdown. Play action for Harper. Has plenty of time. Throws out to the flats. Here's Spiller. Oh, this is exciting. Spiller. High snap, handoff Spiller. Spiller dances his way down to the 20, down to the end zone. Clemson.
And I mean really well, but the rest of it's not about blocking or coaching. It's about recruiting.
Brian Toll, probably their most talented linebacker, didn't play a snap this year.
Oh, what a move. Spiller stopped on a dime.
It's right there by Spiller in the open field, and you're right. That's not coaching right there. That is recruiting all the way.
On campus, I mean, he was the big man, national publications doing stories on him. This is C.J. Spiller.
Wow, the Clemson offense has been a high-octane thing all season long in the ACC. Spiller broke a tackle, cuts outside, he's got a first down. Down the sideline is C.J. Spiller. They might not get him. He's got tremendous speed. All ACC track man touchdown. Whoa!
Up into the middle. Watch the guys that hit him. There are two blue shirts right there that miss him. Now, when he gets back to the outside, it's over right now.
And there goes number 28 for 83 yards. And a Clemson touchdown. And the Clemson Tigers.
Yeah, and in that town, you need some swagger, and it doesn't hurt to play the guitar.
Here's Spiller on the end-around pitch, and somehow he got the corner down the sideline. C.J. Spiller.
He played perfectly on the outside. Look at this. He's got to play. And all he has to do is keep his feet, make the tackle. Then he just shows you, just shows you his speed.
James Davis. Handoff again, and they're staying out on the boundary this time.
We've been hearing about from Clemson.
That was our Southwest Airlines playbook as you saw the domination of the Crimson Tide. And now C.J. Spiller, he's lightning of the two, looking for daylight, spins free, goes left side, foot race, goodbye, hello end zone, we're back in business. That's a 96-yarder. Put it on the board, baby.
Time you have Spiller back there, there's always this potential. He shook one tackle, and once he was able to get off of Marquise Johnson, it was just all about speed. Unbelievable.
High and caught as
Spiller into the slot, high snap. End around to Spiller, has the first down and room on the sideline, and it's upended by Wiseman.
Two guys in motion right there. That is Michael Palmer, tight end. Good block there. Blocks Terrell Skinner, in my opinion, maybe the best athlete on the field for Maryland. Gets him on the ground, and that's the difference. Clemson is hitting Maryland in the mouth.
Piper, handoff to Spiller. Big hole left side on his way, and nobody will touch him. Touchdown and no flag.
And watch 62 Cloy. You see him there? That's called he walked the dog. Had Deion Armstrong on him like Velcro and took him all the way to the shopper's line.
From their own 35-yard line, here comes the end around to Spiller. Out of the slot, dances over a fallen blocker.
To be a hero.
Out of the shotgun. Over the middle, it is complete to Spiller. Makes one man miss. And carries the pile. He gets out of bounds.
Give this to him in long distance because of the yards after the catch. Barnes would have missed. And then you get, whoop, you get.
Have a measurement.
Boy, that is a competitor there.
It is.
That's a competitor.
Now the yard.
Many of these kids, these top kids in the last few years were signed by Dabo Sweeney. Here comes C.J. Spiller, showing a lot of speed on the outside, busting free. What a big run. Cuts it back, gets tripped up. What an individual effort down to the 20
by number 1. He's going to get him going right there. You see outside? The cut block allows him to get all the way outside. Good blocking up front by his line. But James Davis, the senior out of Atlanta, Georgia, who's a part.
Harper again, down the sidelines. Spiller's wide open with a grab, and the touchdown.
You got a linebacker trying to cover him, and that's a mismatch. Yeah, that's just a good matchup there. C.J. Spiller with all that speed.
At times. That was the move by Brad Scott going into this game. Spiller on the outside, continues to add the numbers, breaking a tackle down the sidelines. He stayed in bounds. Cutting it back, getting it down to the 21.
Played well. You give the fake right there to Spiller, and then you give it back. And Mark Herzlich, usually a sure tackler, misses there. And then it's off to the races for C.J. Spiller.
Good play. Harper, the blitz, doesn't see it, gets it away to C.J. Spiller. Gets the first down, still going, puts his head down, gets close to the goal line.
This came with a stunt, and that allowed free rushers. But then C.J. Spiller makes 3 people miss. And finally, Paul Anderson.
Quigley. C.J. Spiller and Ford trying to get in position. That's Spiller looking to the outside. Uh-oh. He shifts into 5th gear. There he goes. C.J. Spiller around the corner. Ran out of gas, knocked out of bounds at the 15.
Some dap after that play. But he does a very good job of getting behind his blocks. And right there, good move, stays inside. Runs out, the gas runs out of the tank a little bit here. But look at Donnie Fletcher with the great hustle.
Momentum early in this game. Harper wants to throw. Has a man deep, wide open, catch is made. Spiller now from scrimmage, gets into that secondary. Oh, what a move! Spiller! Inside the 5, down to the 1.
Great block. As we said, C.J. Spiller stepping out of tackles. That's when a defensive coordinator has to hold his breath when 28.
Spiller again with the football, and Spiller into the secondary.
He'll set up a tackler, then slip to the side right here. And look at that. That is just God-given talent.
Split second. It's impressive to watch.
Kitchener, another fine kick into the wind. Spiller at the 19. Spiller stops and goes. Stops and goes again at the 20. In trouble. Breaks the tackle. Trying to turn the big corner at the 25. To the 30. To the 40. Spiller. 45. Spiller. At the 50. Can you believe that return?
Sire pinned against the sidelines. How many does he make miss? There's 2. That's a swipe across the forehead. That's 3. Now on the near sideline, makes 4 and 5 miss. Cuts back to the middle of the field here, and he's not satisfied. He made the whole team miss.
6 for Nebraska. Spiller takes it right at the heart.
Moves back to the tailback position and takes the handoff. Hurdled a man at the line, and he has a first down.
For this Clemson football team, look at the jerseys fitting on there in the running lane. There is such a...
Blair boots it high. Spiller will have a chance. Has a crease. Feel they need something positive to happen soon. And they'll throw downfield. And a man wide open is Spiller. They're not going to catch him.
Wheel route up and go. Linebacker and Taylor bid on it. And that's a great throw by the young freshman Parker. But, you know, when you're in a game like this and you've got speed out there, you can...
A vocal leader of the football team this year. You can make a play here. Bounces into the outside and pushed out of bounds finally by...
First pass of the game is caught, and a first down and a lot more for Clemson. And Spiller with that world-class speed. Fake to Spiller. Parker. Spiller streaking down the field. That's where the pass is going. He's past the defense. Spiller finds it. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
One on Spiller. And Kyle Parker's got some time. Now he's got to throw it right there. He throws it, and look at where Spiller is. He's not even 2 yards from Spence, but a great throw by Parker, and Spiller just pulls away, and it looks like Spence is hurt.
Back on the ground. Spiller finds a hole. Look at that speed. That is world-class speed. Spiller with a cutback, and it's a race to the end zone. The defense has the angle on him, and Spiller will run out of bounds.
On this play, cuts it back, gets through the first line of defense, and then you see the speed and the elusiveness. As a wide receiver.
Now his roommate Spiller cuts outside. Goodbye. Spiller. No. 3. Parker, plenty of time. Streaks down the sideline. And it's C.J. Spiller. Touchdown.
Now, as soon as C.J. goes out and turns his eyes back to the quarterback and that linebacker bites on it, it's over. Right here, it's done. Because as soon as he draws even, he's too fast for that linebacker to keep up with. So that little bit of an out fake.
Palmer, the tight end, in motion on a first down. Spiller. Into the second wave. They'll go on a quick count, and they do here. Spiller again.
in the open field. C.J. Spiller to the corner.
He's not healthy.
That might be bothering him. We saw him holding his knee earlier. But you know what? C.J. Spiller at about 80% is better than a whole bunch of guys. And you see he pulled up. Spiller. C.J. to the end zone.
McKean comes in. Lemon goes out for NC State. This is Spiller looking for a hole. He's got one. Breaks a tackle. Down to the 40. Breaks another tackle. Down to the 30 of his rhythm and what he tries to do. That last punt was 6 yards.
Yeah, well, I'm swinging more to your way now. This could be option pass.
Spiller into the end zone. Dive. Touchdown, Clemson.
Up and have him toss it. At this point, change the direction. They scored on the reverse on the last possession.
9 out of 10 times. Spiller left side. Breaks a tackle to the 10. C.J. Spiller, see you later.
Most guys go down. See, Bird comes in. He clips the wing, but doesn't get his drop. Great block by Dwayne Allen, and that's all he needs.
Well, they enjoy working for him. But the bottom line is that can you get results?
Play action, looking deep, all alone. Touchdown, Clemson.
State Michigan mentioned during that update. C.J. Spiller finds a crease. First down. He also has a running back in C.J. Spiller who might win the Heisman. Kyle Parker finds Spiller down the sideline. Inside the 10-yard line. Down to the 4. Spiller this time from the 12. Has a lane and he's down the sideline. C.J. Spiller. No one's going to touch him. Touchdown. Kickoff return record for touchdowns on the first play of the game.
And what a way to do it. A heck of a start to the game for C.J. Spiller. And when he gets to the edge, nobody's going to catch him. He's quite simply the most electric player in college football. And for him to start out this rivalry game against South Carolina on this note right here, that's what senior leadership is all about. And that's why, in my opinion, he should be in the hunt for the Heisman.
Spiller bounces it outside. C.J. Spiller, one man to beat. Well, being knocked out of bounds by Butler.
This week, it felt the best it's felt all season, and you could tell right away the quick plant and the break outside without losing speed. The acceleration is there tonight for C.J. Spiller. He doesn't get it to the end zone.
He'll get the call. Weaves his way. Touchdown, Clemson. Showing us why in the first 3.5 minutes. Tigers by a touchdown. They're down at 2. Pitch. Spiller might be gone. Touchdown.
A great job of selling the inside run. The entire side of the Georgia Tech defense crashed inside. They got the quick pitch to Spiller, and all he needed was a crease.
That was introduced yesterday for Clemson. Spiller, he's got it. He's gone.
What a great play. Palmer is going to get a seal on the edge, and the whole Georgia Tech defense reacted to the reverse. They're still running after Jacoby Ford and C.J. Spiller's.
Spiller has 3 touchdowns in the ball game. He's the tailback. He'll get the call. C.J. to the corner. Touchdown. C.J. Spiller. C.J. Spiller. Burnett trying to get him. Another unbelievable run.
Watch number 83 right there and number 21, Xavier Dye, the wide receiver. They both stuck onto their men, and Spiller got to the edge. You don't have to give him a lot of room. Just give him a crease or an alley, and he'll do the rest.
They hate to lose Spiller, but they feel like his shoes will be filled nicely by Ellington next year. Play action fake by Kyle Parker. Spiller has to use his talents, and he does. Takes off up the sideline, and a great move near the 30. Lost the ball.
And then he's so elusive. Watch the speed. I mean, this is, it's self-explanatory right here, but nice job at the end, coming back and whacking that ball out.
For proving that that's tall enough to be effective in the NFL. Nice fake, dumps it off. Spiller in space. And it's Spiller.
Turns the corner. Touchdown.
He makes his break, and you see how everybody's sitting in the hole. Now he just redirects, gets to the outside, and that's just pure speed.
C.J. Spiller. All he wanted on his final night in that uniform was a bowl victory for the first time in his career, and he's inching closer to it. He almost transferred out of Clemson after his freshman year after the loss to Kentucky here. He's glad he stayed, and so are the great Tiger fans. 172 all-purpose yards, so he's moved up the list past DeAngelo Williams and into second place all time.